Panama has made a historic move in defense and security by officially acquiring 4 A-29 Super Tucano aircraft from Brazil, marking its first-ever introduction of combat-capable aircraft since the disbandment of its military in 1989. This acquisition, confirmed on September 4, 2025, by the Brazilian manufacturer Embraer, positions Panama as the eighth Latin American country to operate the versatile Super Tucano, joining Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Uruguay, and the Dominican Republic. The aircraft will be operated by the Servicio Nacional Aeronaval, SENAN, a civil security agency, highlighting the government's emphasis on maintaining a demilitarized security structure while modernizing its aerial capabilities. The deal is part of a broader $197 million procurement package that also includes 2 Airbus C-295 transport aircraft. The Super Tucanos themselves are valued at over $78 million, while the C-295s exceed $109 million. SENAN officials have stressed that the aircraft will not be used for offensive operations but will focus on surveillance, reconnaissance, border security, search and rescue, and disaster response missions. This move comes amid rising regional security concerns and reflects Panama's efforts to modernize a fleet that previously relied on aircraft dating back to the 1980s, whose maintenance costs were estimated at around $10 million per year. The political and strategic context of Panama's decision is particularly noteworthy. In December 2024, tensions with the United States escalated when former U.S. President Donald Trump threatened to assert control over the Panama Canal, citing high tolls and potential Chinese influence. Panama's government rejected these claims, reaffirmed its sovereignty, and faced domestic protests that underscored the sensitivity of the canal issue. Analysts suggest that this tense environment may have influenced the country's decision to strengthen its aerial security capabilities, signaling a cautious approach to safeguarding critical national infrastructure while maintaining the civilian nature of its security forces. The A-29 Super Tucano is a light attack and reconnaissance aircraft designed by Embraer as an advanced derivative of the EMB-312 Tucano trainer. Powered by a Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6A 68C engine producing 1,600 horsepower, the aircraft can reach speeds of up to 590 km per hour and sustain an operational endurance of 8 hours with a combat range of approximately 550 km. One of its most distinctive features is its ability to operate from austere and unprepared airstrips, thanks to reinforced landing gear, making it ideal for operations in remote or difficult-to-access areas. The airframe includes Kevlar protection around critical areas, such as the cockpit and engine, increasing survivability in challenging environments. The aircraft's avionics and sensor suite are designed to enhance mission effectiveness. It is compatible with night vision goggles and equipped with a forward-looking infrared sensor for operations in low-visibility conditions. Its mission computer integrates targeting pods, a laser rangefinder, and electronic countermeasure systems to defend against radar and missile threats. In terms of armament, the A-29 is equipped with 2 FN Herstal M3P.50 caliber machine guns with 200 rounds per gun, and it can carry up to 5 external hardpoints for bombs, rockets, precision-guided munitions, air-to-air missiles, or a 20 mm cannon pod for close air support. These capabilities make it suitable for a wide range of operations, including surveillance, interdiction, tactical coordination, and counter-narcotics missions. Globally, more than 290 Super Tucanos have been ordered, accumulating over 580,000 flight hours in service. The aircraft has been deployed in various operational contexts, from counterinsurgency campaigns in Afghanistan to anti-drug operations in Latin America. A NATO-compatible variant, the A-29N, incorporates advanced communication systems and can be flown by a single pilot, further enhancing its versatility for nations with limited logistical or training resources. For Panama, the Super Tucano provides a cost-effective and operationally flexible solution to strengthen border security and national surveillance while remaining consistent with the country's demilitarized security framework. The two Airbus C-295 transport aircraft included in the package will complement the Super Tucanos by restoring medium-lift transport capability that Panama had not possessed since the early 1990s, when its sole CN-235 was sold. These aircraft will support logistics, maritime surveillance, aerial firefighting, and humanitarian missions, broadening SENAN's operational scope. Together, the A-29s and C-295s are expected to increase Panama's capacity for rapid response to both security threats and natural disasters, enhancing the overall effectiveness of its civil security agency. SENAN's current aerial fleet includes Cessna 208B Grand Caravans, Piper PA-34 Senecas, Airbus C-212 Aviocars, de Havilland DHC-6 Twin Otters, MD-500 helicopters, Bell 412 helicopters, Sikorsky UH-60 Blackhawks, and Aner T-35C Pilon trainers. None of these aircraft are combat-capable, meaning the introduction of the Super Tucanos represents a significant modernization milestone. The integration of these new aircraft will allow Panama to conduct more complex missions, including interdiction operations against illegal flights and organized crime, as well as enhanced border surveillance and emergency response tasks. Domestically, the acquisition has sparked debate. Critics argue that the purchase diverts resources from critical social sectors like healthcare and education and question whether it signals a shift away from Panama's post-1989 demilitarization. Government officials counter these concerns by emphasizing that the aircraft are designed for non-offensive missions and that external financing will minimize the impact on the national budget. They further assert that maintaining operational readiness is essential in a region experiencing increased unauthorized flights, organized crime, and potential geopolitical pressures. Beyond operational considerations, the deal also carries symbolic significance. By joining a regional group of nations relying on multi-role turboprop aircraft, Panama signals its commitment to modern, efficient security and training solutions. The move reinforces the country's sovereignty while enabling SENAN to perform its missions effectively. From Embraer's perspective, Panama's selection strengthens the Super Tucano's market presence in Latin America, where Paraguay and Uruguay also placed orders in 2024, underlining the aircraft's continued relevance in regional defense and security operations. Overall, Panama's procurement of the A-29 Super Tucanos and C-295s demonstrates a careful balancing act between modernization, operational readiness, and adherence to a civilian-led security model. It highlights the country's intention to secure critical infrastructure and maintain control over its airspace without reintroducing a traditional military. As these aircraft enter service, they will likely play a crucial role in border protection, counter-narcotics operations, search and rescue, disaster response, and civil security enforcement. The decision reflects both strategic foresight and a pragmatic approach to maintaining sovereignty in a complex regional and geopolitical environment, ensuring that Panama's security forces are equipped to meet modern challenges while respecting decades of demilitarization policy.